it's Paula from On a String, and I'm going to do an unboxing today of this beautiful box, which is called Lakeside Poetry from the Beading School Academy. So I've had this box for a week or so, and I haven't had a chance to get to it yet. So I've no idea what's inside. Let's unbox together and have a look and see what's inside the Lakeside Poetry box. And this is one of the Fuchsia membership boxes that comes from beadingschool.com. I love what they provide in these boxes, and they've given me so much inspiration. So I look forward to seeing what's in this one, and I hope you do too. So let's dive in and have a look and see what's inside the Lakeside box, Lakeside Poetry box from beadingschool.com. Okay, unslide the sleeve. Let's have a look and see what's inside. So they come wrapped in this beautiful little tissue paper, and there's a lovely little selection here. I'll just zoom that out a little bit so you can see the whole box, and everything is just packed ready for me to see and have a look at what's inside. So people have asked me to really open up the packages and show them, so I'm going to do that here as well. So this one is called, sorry, I have to put my glasses on, I cannot read that, the Flower Branch with Zircon Long Connector Gold. Okay, there's such lovely little components in these boxes. Look at this. This is a beautiful piece that would be part of a pendant. You know, you can have a drop coming here, have your chain connectors. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. As I said, I haven't even looked to see what else might be in here, but that's a beautiful piece. So the Flower Branch with Zircon Long Connector Gold. We're starting off really well. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's called the box clasp. And, oh, that's beautiful. The components that come in these boxes are just magical. So a box clasp has a little, section that you can clip out and join your piece together. I'm just trying to find where the right angle for that might be. It's there. So when I clip that out, I can actually then just join that little section of my clasp together. So that's how that will actually join and make your necklace component. But that flower, that to me, that needs to sit at the front of the piece, not at the back. That is absolutely stunning. So that's called the Poetry Box Clasp. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is a fold over clasp, another beautiful clasp. So this one's a flower base, and it's got a little drop section, and it's got a fold over piece here. So it's a bit like an ear, much too big to be an earring, but you can just imagine you put that onto a rope or chain, and that just hangs just like that. So that's a beautiful piece. The Flower Bloom by Lake fold over clasp. So that's actually featured on the front of the box, that one. That's a stunning piece. We've got some lovely little crystal rondelle pieces in here as well. 4.5mm with the smoked sapphire colour around the edge. So they're a great little decorative piece. Some 2.8mm Preciosa, and this is called Smoked Topaz. So it's sort of like a brownie colour. So there's obviously browns and blue components in this box. Oh, some birds. Have a look at those. 9x15 cute bird beads in antique bronze. So they've got a hole that goes from the top through to the bottom, so they'll be a great piece for an earring or something. Not sure how I'll use those. Oh, I love these. These are the lemon cabochons. So they look like a lemon. They've got that nice sort of cross-cut crystal face on them as well. These are in settings, in a silver setting with that silver claw. And, of course, the setting pieces have the holes that you can bead all your way through as well. These are lovely. See, these are the Fancy Baroque Pearls Chrysolite with gold colour. So they're a lovely green with that little bit of gold. So there's 4 of those. There's some Preciosa 8mm chatons in that blue zircon colour. So that sort of crystally colour there. There's some Preciosa 3mm bicones. One of the things I love about beading school boxes is there's often the multiple sizes of the same type of bead, so they're really great for building on in your piece. There is an 18mm Rivoli in Crystal Honey, named after my dog, whose name is Honey. Crystal Honey, look at that one, beautiful piece. There's also some Preciosa Black Diamond bicone beads as well. There's some size 15 Miyuki Duracoat Opaque Dyed Forest. So great matte sort of olivey, light olivey coloured green there. They look beautiful together. There's also some size 11 Miyukis, some Seed Beads Opaque Seafoam Luster in the matte. Great colour. I've used that colour a lot in different things. Cotton pearls. I love cotton pearls. So 10mm Mayuki cotton pearls. Some teacup beads in antique gold. Teacup beads are really good for creating sort of little edges and flowers and things like that. There is a 10mm Preciosa Channel Maxima. I don't know what that is. I don't know that I've seen that before, but it's like a Rivoli, I suppose. I don't know if it's got a flat back. Let's have a look and see if it's got a flat back on it or not. No, it's got no foiling on it. Oh, it has sort of got a flat back. So see that there? It's the same back and front, actually. So that's an interesting Rivoli. Same back and front, and because it's sort of see-through. So that would be one I would bead around so that you could still see that see-through element come through with that. That's really pretty. Some lovely earring pieces here. So a couple of those lever back gold earring hooks. Two beautiful toggle clasps. Look at those. They're really nice. They're nice square, modern looking pieces in those. Some black diamond, as I said earlier, you often get the same bead in different sizes, but same. So there's some black diamond Preciosa beads in 4mm. There's some of the matte, Indica Light matte, and that's a nice blue 4mm Preciosa there as well. There's some 2 True fire polish, so that's a little tiny size 2mm bead. They're a great little connector bead as well. Some size 15 Mayuki's Duracoat Opaque dyed yellow olive. So that's interesting because we've also got the Delica bead in a very similar, not quite the same. That's called a Duracoat Opaque dyed toast colour, but they look very, very much alike. There's some 3mm fire polish yellow travertine, great colourway as well. There's another Duracoat. This is called the dyed olive. So they're similar. That's the yellow olive and that's the dyed olive. Very similar colours, but still a little bit different. There's also a Delica here in Duracoat Opaque soft grey colour. There's 2 little tiny blue turquoise flowers, so 8.5mm petals in that charm blue colour. Look at these. These are beautiful. Oh, yeah, I like these. These are stud pieces. And look at that beautiful stud setting there. And that's a gorgeous colour. It's called Dark Aquamarine with Gold. So, you know, great stud earring finding, and then you can have your beautiful drops that come from those. I love them. We've got some 4mm alabaster turquoise blue travertine, and as I said, there's some 3mm ones. So again, the same bead in different sizes. There are some get my words out, palladium plated spacer beads. So these are the Mayuki spacers. They're a really nice little bead. There's not many of them. I'll have to be careful with those. There is some dark green iris 24 carat Delica beads as well. There is, what's in this one? I think it's a little bit of chain. So it's a tiny bit of gold chain. So it's got little crystals in there, waterfall with jonquil colour in it. Let's have a little bit of a closer look at what this looks like. Oh, look at that pretty little bit of chain. Isn't that sweet? Maybe it might make a really nice ring. I don't know. Do something with that. That's very, very pretty, that little bit of chain. There is a filigree piece, a little sort of fan piece in the bronzy colour. There is some 6mm in that alabaster turquoise. So again, that's similar colour to the 4mm and 3mm over there as well. There's some 4mm in the blue travertine. So they're all very similar colours that go together. There are 2 fancy Navettes in the Aqua Bohemia, and they have the Navette settings to go with them as well. So you can actually pop those into the claw yourself if you want to. If you don't want to use the claw, you don't have to. And last but not least is some beautiful 5x10 Navettes in the light Pacific opal with the gold claw. So all in all, a really, really great selection again from the beading school. Really like the way that the beads come together and showcase all those different components in this pack. I think they're great. So I really like the way the Beading School boxes are created, curated, and give me so much inspiration for what I like to do. So if you like to see more unboxing, please make sure that you like and subscribe to see different beads. Where do I get my beads from? And this is one of them, thebeadingschool.com. Thanks for that. Bye for now. It's Paula from On a String.